Hey Fulton residents, what do you love most about living in our little town? Is it our local businesses, our police and fire departments? What do you want to see improved in our community? Improved police and fire services? Well, these things cost money. To help pay for police and fire protection, businesses in Fulton currently collect a 2.5% local sales tax. That's how we pay for much of these departments' needs. But did you know that online stores and out-of-state vendors such as catalogs don't currently collect any tax to help pay for these things? When you order something online, the delivery truck uses our streets, and our police investigate if the package gets stolen. But the online store collects no local sales tax for Fulton. However, that online store or other out-of-state vendor does collect the 4.225% sales tax for the state of Missouri. Why? Because the state has something called a use tax. Callaway County also has a use tax, but Fulton does not have a use tax, so we don't get the same 2.5% from the out-of-state vendor that we would get if you bought the exact same item from a Fulton business. On April 7th, Fulton voters will decide whether or not Fulton should have a use tax, so the out-of-state vendors would collect the same tax rate as our local businesses. As is currently the case, if you're buying less than $2,000 worth of goods from an out-of-state business with no connection to Missouri, you won't have to report the use tax. In addition, our local businesses won't pay a use tax on items purchased out of state that they're going to resell here. Keep in mind, you'll never pay the use tax in addition to any sales tax. There will only be one or the other, and the use tax will always be the same rate as the sales tax. Over 200 Missouri cities have already approved a use tax, including cities such as Holt Summit, Sedalia, Warrensburg, Kirksville, Hannibal, St. Louis, Rolla, and Waynesville. That means their residents pay the same tax rate whether they buy at their local store or from an out-of-state vendor. If Fulton passes the use tax, the first $200,000 collected each year would go towards improvements to our police and fire services to keep our growing city safe and secure. If you are not impacted by the current state of Missouri or Callaway County use taxes, you won't be impacted by the City of Fulton use tax. Learn more at www.fultonmo.org and vote on April 7th. And remember, shop local to support our local businesses.